Late-night snacks might feel comforting, but they can do more harm than you think. Eating close to bedtime can disrupt your sleep, spike blood sugar levels, and even lead to weight gain over time. Your body's metabolism slows down at night, making it harder to process food efficiently. In this video, we'll break down the science behind why late-night eating affects your health and what you can do to avoid it without going to bed hungry. Today, we will talk about why eating late at night is harmful for your body. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Disruption of the body's circadian rhythm. Our bodies operate on a natural 24-hour cycle known as the circadian rhythm, which regulates sleep, hormone release, digestion, and other bodily functions. Eating late at night interferes with this rhythm, especially when we consume food close to bedtime. When you eat during the day, your metabolism is active and better equipped to digest and process nutrients. However, at night, your body begins winding down, preparing for rest. Introducing food during this period forces your digestive system to stay active when it should be resting, disrupting your internal biological clock. Studies have shown that misalignment between eating patterns and circadian rhythms can lead to metabolic issues, poor sleep, and increased fat storage. Late-night eating also reduces insulin sensitivity, leading to higher blood sugar levels. Over time, this misalignment can significantly contribute to chronic diseases such as type 2 diabetes, obesity, and heart problems, making timing as important as what you eat. 2. Weight gain and increased fat storage. Eating late at night contributes directly to weight gain and increased fat accumulation, especially when it becomes a habit. Late-night meals or snacks are often high in calories, sugar, and fat. Think chips, desserts, or fast food. Your body is less efficient at processing these nutrients during nighttime, and the excess energy is more likely to be stored as fat. At night, physical activity tends to be lower, meaning fewer calories are burned. Your metabolic rate slows down, and your body prioritizes rest over digestion and fat burning. Moreover, late-night eaters are more likely to exceed their daily caloric needs, leading to a caloric surplus, which is a fundamental cause of weight gain. Research from several universities has found that individuals who regularly eat late at night tend to have higher body mass index, BMI, than those who eat earlier in the day. This reinforces the importance of timing your meals for better weight management. 3. Poor sleep quality and insomnia. One of the major drawbacks of late-night eating is its impact on sleep quality. Eating close to bedtime can lead to restlessness, insomnia, and interrupted sleep cycles. This happens because digestion is an active process, and when you eat late, your digestive system is still working hard while your body is trying to fall asleep. This internal conflict can lead to discomfort, acid reflux, bloating, or even nightmares in some cases. Meals high in fat or spice are particularly problematic, as they take longer to digest and can trigger heartburn or indigestion. Also, late eating can interfere with melatonin production, the hormone responsible for regulating sleep. A disrupted sleep cycle does more than just leave you tired. Poor sleep has been linked to increased levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, insulin resistance, and cravings for high-calorie foods the next day. All these factors combine to create a vicious cycle of poor health habits. 4. Negative impact on digestion and gut health. Eating late at night can wreak havoc on your digestive system. When you lie down shortly after eating, gravity no longer helps food travel through your system, which increases the chances of acid reflux, heartburn, and gastroesophageal reflux disease. These issues not only disturb your sleep but also damage your esophagus over time. Additionally, late meals put unnecessary strain on your gut microbiome, the collection of beneficial bacteria in your intestines. These microbes follow their own circadian rhythm and prefer to be active during the day. Nighttime eating can disrupt their activity, leading to dysbiosis, or an imbalance in gut bacteria. This imbalance is linked to issues like bloating, constipation, IBS, and even mental health disorders like anxiety and depression. Long-term disruption of digestive cycles may also interfere with nutrient absorption and immune response, further reducing overall health. Prioritizing early and consistent meal times supports better digestion and gut health. 5. Increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Regularly eating late at night increases your risk of developing type 2 diabetes due to impaired glucose tolerance and insulin resistance. When you eat late, especially carb-heavy or sugary meals, your body processes glucose less efficiently. The pancreas, which releases insulin to manage blood sugar, is less active at night. As a result, blood sugar levels spike and remain elevated longer than they would during the day. Over time, these prolonged blood sugar spikes damage your cells and tissues, reducing insulin sensitivity. Studies have shown that late-night eaters tend to have higher fasting glucose levels in the morning, a warning sign of prediabetes. Moreover, people who eat dinner close to bedtime show reduced effectiveness of insulin, which is critical for metabolizing sugar. This puts them at higher risk for metabolic syndrome, a cluster of conditions including high blood pressure, elevated blood sugar, and abdominal obesity. Shifting your meals earlier can greatly reduce these risks. 6. Hormonal imbalances and appetite regulation. Late-night eating affects important hormones that regulate hunger and fullness, namely ghrelin and leptin. Ghrelin is the hunger hormone that stimulates appetite, while leptin tells your brain you're full. Eating late can disrupt the normal rhythm of these hormones. Studies show that those who eat at irregular or late hours have higher ghrelin levels and lower leptin levels, making them feel hungrier and less satisfied after eating. This imbalance often leads to overeating and cravings, particularly for high-fat or sugary foods. Additionally, cortisol, the body's stress hormone, can rise with poor sleep caused by late eating. Elevated cortisol levels are associated with increased belly fat and disrupted metabolism. Hormonal imbalances also affect your mood, energy levels, and ability to concentrate. Over time, these changes can lead to unhealthy eating patterns and difficulty maintaining a balanced diet. Eating at consistent, earlier times supports a more stable hormonal environment and promotes long-term well-being. 7. Greater risk of cardiovascular diseases. Late-night eating is also associated with a higher risk of heart disease. Studies have found that individuals who eat after 8 p.m. are more likely to have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and elevated triglycerides, all of which are major risk factors for cardiovascular conditions. Late eating can also increase inflammation in the body, which is closely linked to the development of atherosclerosis, the hardening and narrowing of the arteries. This inflammation is partly driven by poor sleep and the metabolic stress caused by eating when the body should be resting. Additionally, late meals often involve unhealthy food choices, which contribute to weight gain, high sodium intake, and imbalanced fat consumption, further burdening the heart. People who frequently eat at night are also more likely to skip breakfast, disrupting overall nutritional balance and adding to cardiovascular strain. A consistent, early eating schedule significantly improves heart health and supports long-term disease prevention. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.